Well, good afternoon everybody and welcome to the channel. Hey, before we get started on the video, I want to talk about something pretty darn important, and that's our veterans, military, and first responders. You know, a few days ago I received an email from a company. The company's called Hero Soap Company, and they sell soaps and scrubs. They're veteran owned, and a percentage of their sales is donated to charities benefiting veterans, first responders, and active military. Now, I know I'm not a soap company or a personal hygiene channel, right? But I thought this is pretty important, and this is an awesome way to give back, right? So I had them go ahead and send me a couple of samples so Krista and I could test them out because I don't want to back anything, I guess, that I don't support myself. And I gotta say, they are awesome. I used hers this morning. Hers is actually peppermint scented. Washed my hands with it, washed my face with it, and the thing I really like about this is it doesn't leave that oily residue. You actually feel clean when you're done using it, right? A nice, soft, smooth feel. Now, the soaps are handcrafted. That means they're not loaded with chemicals or fragrances or any of that stuff. Instead, they contain natural ingredients and are infused with essential oils such as palm and coconut. Now, they come in a weather-resistant package. You guys can see right here. When you get it, it's sealed across the top. This one is torn open, of course. And then it has a resealable line right across here. Now, let me show you real quick what these what they look like. You just pop the package open, and there you go. Smells great. This one happens to be charcoal, or rather cedarwood charcoal. Anyway, they come in this package. You can use it for all kinds of different things. It can go in a bug out bag. Let's say you have something set up for an emergency in case you need to get out quick. You just throw this in. It'll be ready for you if you need it. You can take it out on the trail. You know, if you're all dusty and dirty and you want to wash up at some point, it's right there for you. Or if you're into camping and stuff like that, again, just pop it out, put it back in the package, reseal it when you're done, and it'll be good to go for the next time. Now, as far as the scents offered, just a few here. They have peppermint, spearmint, lavender, and others. Again, this one is cedarwood charcoal. I gotta say, I really do like the peppermint one that Krista's using. Anyway, there'll be a link down below. Check it out. It's just a great way to give back to those that serve us, that let us, or enable us rather, to live the way that we want to live. Something that we use every day anyway, so check out the link. There'll be a link down below in the description. There's also a discount code, and that is RobMotive for 10% off your order. Now on with today's video. You know, my Tacoma has a few basic things that the Tundra needs. Right now, it's the perfect time because Toyota is working on the all-new Tundra. So it's a good time to incorporate these basic must-have options into the Tundra that I already have on the Tacoma. These basic items don't even require Toyota to reinvent the wheel, right? Since they already exist on the Tacoma, all they really have to do is raid the warehouse. Since these options exist in the Tacoma already, there won't even be any R&D time or money that needs to be invested. This stuff has been in the Tacoma for years, or at least quite a while anyway, so the reliability is there too. This means no costly long-term testing. So come on Toyota, let's put these things in the redesigned Tundra as standard features. Here's a list of 9 options that really should come standard at all trim levels in the new redesigned Toyota Tundra. All right, let's get started. These are the things that my 2018 Tacoma has that the Tundra needs. Just basic needs, right? Number 1, a power rear slider. You know, I didn't even realize this until I got mine home, and it's an SR5 double cab, right? So if you try to reach from the front to the back to open that rear slider, it's impossible. It can't be done. I mean, unless you have freakishly long arms, I don't see how you could possibly do it. It needs a power rear slider at the least, and what I'd really like to see is that fully retractable all the way across window that comes in the limited and higher trim levels. Next, a wireless cell phone charger. Standard features I'm talking about. Now, if you watch the channel, you know recently this brand new center console charger was released, which I put in the Tundra. I'll leave a link down below. And it's awesome. But that should come standard in the new redesigned Tundra. Next up, push start. I mean, I know this is a controversial concept, right? But I love push start, to be able to leave the keys in your pocket, jump in the truck, hit the button, and go. Just something that every Tundra should have standard, in my opinion. Keyless entry, right along with the push start. Another thing that all Tundras should have. You know, you just walk up, you touch the handle, as long as the key's in your pocket. The truck unlocks, you get in, hit that push start, take off, and go about your business. Next up, auto locking tailgate. Now, what I mean by that is when you get out, and now we've got keyless entry, right? So you touch the handle to lock the truck, and what I'd also like to see along with that is some kind of proximity detector so that when you get so far away from your truck, a setting that you can choose that it locks automatically. Either way, when you lock the truck, the tailgate should lock along with it so that you don't have to go around to the back, stick your key in, lock the tailgate, screw around doing that, especially if it's freezing cold outside or pouring down rain. You just get out, hit the automatic lock, and the tailgate locks. Next up, something new, a composite bed. The Tacoma's had a composite bed for years and years and years. It's tried and true, it's tested, it works. You know, Toyota is touting this 30+ mile per gallon number, or at least we are anyway, rumors have it. And I think part of the way to attain that, of course, is to reduce weight on the truck. You can do that by taking out the steel bed and putting in a composite bed. It reduces weight somewhere in the 35% range or 60, 65 pounds, something like that. That's just by putting a tried and true option or feature in the truck. It already exists in the Tacoma. No testing, no redesign, just need to make it a little bigger and stick it in the back of the Tundra. Next up, and this is strange, I don't know why we still have it, the Tacoma doesn't have it, kind of a pet peevey little thing, and that is an antenna. You know, I had this 8-foot long, or maybe 3-foot long, whip antenna. I don't know why they're still on the Tundra. The Tacoma doesn't have one. People have said it's there as a height alert, so that if you're driving under something that's low and that antenna hits it, that you're going to have problems. Well, the Tacoma's fairly high as well, and it doesn't have it, and we all seem to manage. I think they need to do away with it. Incorporate it in the windshield, and yeah, I know if you got to replace the windshield, it's going to be more expensive. But all you guys out there that say your insurance company pays for it anyway and it's free, what does it matter? Get rid of that long whip antenna. Let's step into the 90s. Next up, auto up-down one-touch windows. I miss that. I think I had that in the limited Tundra that I had. I have it in the Tacoma, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's where the window's already down, and we have auto down. I have auto down in the double cab that I have right now, the SR5. You push the button, you let go of it, you do whatever else you're doing, the window goes down, all the way down by itself. But if you want to put it up, you gotta hold the button. And I know it's a petty, minor thing, but hey, when we're talking conveniences, why not? You pull the button, the window goes all the way up, and you're done. Now, one complaint I've heard about from people on the channel and forums and stuff is that, well, yeah, but you pull that and the window goes up and I can't stop it. Oh, come on, man. You touch the button down wherever it is in its cycle and it stops. It's that simple. How many times do you really need to stop the window anyway? I don't know. Next up, backup sensors that beep. You know, the Tundra is a huge truck. Anything that you can add to it to make getting around or seeing around it better is needed. It's an improvement. It should be there. Right now in my SR5, I have the backup camera, which is great. I use it. I look. But there are no sensors standard in the back. I don't have any sensors that beep or yell at me if I'm getting too close to something. You know, this is kind of a safety feature too, I think. You know, if there's a little kid or something that's out there and you're backing up and you're not paying attention, you can't see, whatever, it would be nice if you had a beep or a tone or something that yells at you to alert you that something is behind the truck. I think that should be standard on all trucks, to be honest. Trucks are big, you can't see everything behind them. Why isn't that a standard feature? You know, we're so concerned about safety everything these days, but we leave out the obvious. I don't know. I got one more for you. This is a bonus, and this is the one that's going to make everybody mad, and that is better fuel economy. That's right, I'm going to say it, better fuel economy. You know, the thing that nobody wants to hear about, because the common response is, well, you bought a truck. Trucks get bad gas mileage. You should have known. You should buy a Prius. I got news for you. I don't want a Prius. If I did, I'd have one. But I do want a truck that gets better gas mileage. Now, it's rumored, again, that this new redesigned Tundra is going to get 30 plus miles per gallon. At what cost? We don't know. And I'm talking money as well as performance and power. We shall see. Anyway, that's just a list of things that my Tacoma has that my Tundra needs. Come on, Toyota. It's time. You're redesigning the Tundra. Let's put this stuff in. Let's take a step above instead of a step even. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of my list. Do these things matter to you? Is there something I left off? As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye. This stuff has been in the Tacoma for quite a while. Some of this stuff even years. Since they already invest here's a list of 9 options that really should come standard in the Tundra. That really should come standard at all trim levels in the Tacoma. Hey, you know, there are a few things that my Tundra... So,